So, as I was saying the other day, one of the issues that, or the challenges for religion in the past, was that of protection versus fear and deception. I say this in the context that religion was about the ritual pertaining to um, the gods, spirits who each society would look to in times of adversity to protect them. Um, the other issue as well for people, or rather for the, let's say, the priest and the people who would intercede with the gods on behalf of the people, um, was that of engendering in them some fear of the gods. Um, of course, it wasn't just anybody who could speak to the gods. People who spoke to the gods, who played with the gods, had to be people with special powers. They have to be probably what you would see as esoteric, secretive, and know the particular rituals which they would have to employ um, to present themselves before the gods in order to um, plead to the god. The other thing really that I felt that the priest and the, let's say, the special ones had to foster was a sense of deception. They had to keep secrets from the people um, to maintain their power, their privileged status, um, which the fact that they are the only ones who could speak to the God obviously give them a higher status in the society. So they had to protect that, and they would protect that through fear, creating a sense of fear of the people in the society, fear of the gods, what the gods would do if they did not do what the gods want them to do, albeit they would have gotten that from the priest and the people with special powers. And so, man and woman, having found themselves in a fearful and unpredictable environment, would sought some kind of security which they themselves were not able to provide. They needed the wildlife and the plants um, that they needed for food to be plentiful, and they needed the water to be available in abundance. They depended on the rain and on the rivers um, to water their crops and be available for their livestock. Similarly, they needed the sun to provide them with light and warmth, and the moon to shine some light on their dark nights. So you can see how those sort of tangible things, the sun, the moon, water, the earth, would have meant a lot to the ancient people. It is something they could see, it is something they could benefit from. They would get warmth from the sun. Their crops would grow as a result of the sun shining on it. The water watering their plants, they could see how their crops could become abundant. The water also could feed their livestock, they could benefit from it, and therefore those things, sun, moon, stars, the land, the water, the forest, would have meant a lot to the ancient people. Um,